Dear Diary in reverse. In the ward, an alien insect looked through the window. It was as if someone had sucked the insect against the glass, and it was sitting there. I thought of War of the Worlds, or some battle between insects and humans. I closed my eyes and looked again, and there it was, like a fly, but with an alien appearance and glowing eyes. I also thought that it might be searching for warmth or heat energy. The future was already upon me. I have seen flies, but then with facet-like eyes. This was an Alienware, really. What did I see in myself? I started to see everything possible. I thought that if it's possible to build a small model of robots or living beings, then there is a possibility of controlling people. Maybe we can become more and more numerous without it harming the earth. Tell us. Imagine if it was if I was controlled by lithium and by nicotine to nicotinamide, which is found in the DNA, and I constituted a much larger robot, a servant. But then there is the idea that I constitute something completely new, that I would be a Jesus figure to some extent, that everything revolved around me. That would be something. There are probably many who have dream of being Jesus, an important person. I would never dare to even try, but then there is something that still calls out to me, like that cry from the wilderness. What if I am just an upgrade, an improvement, a new Jesus? They bled me for several days and early mornings there at the hospital in Sunderby in Luleå. Then they sent me home, and then I was supposed to manage on my own. It was tough. It is tough. I was tall, and now I'm short and uninteresting, insignificant. What was Robert doing there? Robert was the barded uncle with tribal tattoos. I thought he was Robert Zimmerman or Bob Dylan, or why not Bobby Fischer, or Robert James Fisher as he was also called. Someone very important who walks around the ward in the evening or night and talks to me about difficult questions, like why we humans look the way we do, if our entire existence and appearance are determined by repeated fusion explosions in our cells. Everything is built from an egg and a sperm. Robert brought Marcus with him. Sometimes it felt like Marcus was a dog guarding his master. When I got into the elevator with them, I asked Marcus if he had taken anabolic steroids, and he said that he had. He thought it was incredible that I could see it so quickly. For me, it wasn't exactly a particularly well-kept secret. I've seen several people who have been on anabolic steroids, and they usually look bloated and sometimes a little red in the face. There's no hidden knowledge behind my question, more like some experience.